will now be recorded.
Okay, today what we'll do is we will talk about interview process in the current market. Okay, all others please be on mute. Okay, so since we're all planning to get into the market now, you all need to know how the interview process or how the interview pattern is currently going on in the current market. Because time to time, the way the interview gets scheduled, the interview procedure is keep on fluctuating. Now, as per the current market, you need to understand what people are asking and how you need to prepare according to the market trend. Now, if you're all aware, currently, if you look at SAP FICO, is it same like before or it is different? Is SAP FICO same like how it was before or it is different?
It is different.
It is different now, right? It's not like the old style or old method how it was before. If you look at the way SAP FICO was last year, it is not the same this year. Meaning there are a lot of changes, a lot of new innovations brought in by SAP. Accordingly, companies are also expecting candidates, meaning they need candidates who are smart enough. Right now, if you look at interview process in the current market, there are certain topics, there are certain points which people want us to know before they hire you in the organization. First point, you need to know types of SAP FICO. This is more important. When we talk about types of SAP FICO, you need to understand first one is SAP FICO ECC. This is, I hope everybody is aware, right? ECC, ECC, SAP FICO.
Yes.
Similarly, SAP FICO, majoritarily we used to call SAP FICO ECC, SAP FICO S4 HANA. Now, not just S4 HANA, you need to understand within S4 HANA there are different segregation. SAP S4 HANA on-premise. Third one, SAP FICO again. SAP FICO. This is S4 HANA on-premise. This would be S4 HANA private cloud. And fourth one, SAP FICO again, S4 HANA public cloud. I hope everybody is clear with this terminology.
Yes.
First point, we need to make sure we are at least familiar with the name and then the terminology. Later on, we get into it to see what is what. Later on, we will get into this and then try to understand what is what. Now, for these four, there are two things which are currently trending in the market. Those are these two last one. Point number 3, point number 4 are majoritarily trending in the current market, which are most happening SAP FICO projects in the current situation. If you talk about SAP S4 HANA Private Cloud Edition, it is also called as what? Rise with SAP or Grow with SAP. Private cloud is basically Rise with SAP. And when you talk about SAP S4 HANA Public Cloud, what is it called as?
Grow with SAP.
Grow with SAP.
This is called as Grow with SAP. First point, before you get into the market, make sure you have clear thought process, clear understanding about these four fundamental points. Don't just go to the market with a tagline called I am SAP FICO consultant. I want to become a SAP FICO consultant. I want to attend SAP FICO interview, which is fine. But behind SAP FICO, please know these four breakups. Clear? Which is very important before you get into the current market. Reason, tomorrow somebody might ask anything about this, or they might say that Our projects are all on public cloud. Will you be able to manage? You have any experience on public cloud? Or do you know what is RISE with SAP? Have you worked on SAP private cloud? Have you worked on SAP on-premise? Or somebody may say that we are still on SAP ECC. Will you be able to manage SAP ECC? Because at the end of the day, all we want to do is get a SAP FICO consultant job. To get SAP FICO consultant job or to become a FICO consultant, you have to be flexible in such a way that you know different fundamental points, different market expectations that are currently happening in the current market. Don't just look at SAP FICO from a different thought process. Look at FICO from an approach which is currently happening in the market, which will allow you to think in a practical way, which will allow you to assume things in a more better way. Okay, next one. Once this is done, you need to pay very good attention on like your current employment. As you're all aware, we may be having the current employment maybe with X company, Y company, Z company. As you know, every organization or every HR who will give you an initial screening call, or you will place your resume maybe on different portals, Naukri, LinkedIn, Times Job, XYZ job portal. You will be placing your profile. Based on your profile or based on the application, whatever you submit at different places, you might be receiving an interview call, which is basically called as screening call or HR call. When they give you a call, they will be asking you, are you currently looking out for a job change? Or we have a opening for SAP FICO for so and so location, are you interested? If you tell yes, I am interested, then they will be first asking, what is your current employment? This is what majority people are focusing in the current market. If you tell that I am currently working for ABC Private Limited, you say that yes, I am currently working for ABC Private Limited, then they'll ask for the current employment, do you have PF service history? This is what people majority asking currently. Meaning, before you get into the market, you have to be well aware of every point. Accordingly, when you start preparing, accordingly when you are planned, you will not find any fear or you will not be surprised, because you are well aware, you are well prepared about everything, right? Else what will happen? I do not know this. Oh, I made a silly mistake, then I lost the opportunity. These kind of things we should not face. People are asking for PF service history. All you need to understand is how to get this PF service history. To get this PF service history, what you need to do is go to your EPF portal. You have your UNID number, right? UAN number. You will have UN number, and this UN number is linked to what?
Aadhaar card, sir.
PAN number.
This is linked to Aadhaar. Your UAN number is linked to Aadhaar number. Now, once you are able to log into the UN portal, you just have to go to EPF employee login. Then it will ask you to put your UN number. If you do not know your UAN number, you look at your current payslip, whatever you are receiving from your current organization, or look at any year previous payslips. Does your payslip contain UAN number or not? Yes, no?
Yes, sir, it's contained.
Right, your PF contains UN number, because in your current organization they would be deducting your PF. So if they are deducting your PF account will be there. Your PF account is now merged or combined to a UN number. It would be one UN number per employee. One UN number can be connected to multiple employers. Every employer will have the establishment ID or that employer ID. Your UN number is connected to different previous employers that you are working with. And what they want your PF service history. Once you log into UN portal, on the top menu you will find service history. go to service history. There you can download the service history. You just need to keep that downloaded, save it in a PDF format. Am I clear? Keep this ready and make sure whatever the employment that you are showing in your resume, whatever PF service history employment which is there in your UN portal, it has to be same. Meaning, can we modify the employment or you cannot modify now? If people are asking UAN service history, is it possible to modify the employment details or it is not possible now?
It's not possible.
Not possible.
It is
Possible.
not possible, right? It is not possible. Earlier it was possible, but now it is not possible because everybody is smart now. When we say everybody is smart, everybody wants to ensure you are a genuine candidate first. The first priority is now on your genuinity of your employment. Make sure you are a genuine employee first. Point number one. Point number two, then they will verify whether you are having proper knowledge on the subject or not. Before they filter the candidate based on the subject, they are filtering the candidate based on the genuinity of the employment. You got my point? Yes? No?
Sir.
Right?
So,
Meaning we have to be accordingly prepared. Otherwise, when you put your resume, when you go to the market, you will end up struggling, you will end up suffering. If you do not know these fundamental points, as per the current trend, you will be outdated. Make sure you will not be outdated. You prepare according to the current market. As per that, you put your effort. As per that, you proceed further for your job search. Once you have this, then only they will be checking, okay, what is your total year of experience? What is your relevant year of experience? Total year is meaning your complete professional experience right from the beginning of the career till date. Maybe you are an MBA pass out, maybe you are a BTech pass out, BCom pass out, or you are a graduate, postgraduate, whatever. Assuming you did your graduation, post-graduation, or your academics were completed, like in 2017. Now from 2017 until 2025 November, which means till date, have a list. Take an Excel sheet or take a pen paper, write down, I completed my academic in 2017. Which month of 2017 you did your academics? Maybe it was November, maybe it was March, it was May, it was June, depending on the course, depending on the state, depending on the university, it may be at a different stage, correct or not? You write down. Don't just tell I am a 2017 pass out. Which month of 2017 was your pass out? Make a note of it, and after that, from the month of your pass out till the current month, current year, whatever you did, please write every point. You write every year. 2017, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 November. Put all this. Against every year, write where were you there. I was in 2017. I just passed out in 2017, but I did not join any company. Reason, I did not get any campus placement and I did not get any job there. So I learnt maybe SAP course or I tried some other thing. I did some learning or I did some other course in 2017. So in 2017, I did not work anywhere. Fine. Write down 2017, no experience, not working. Then you put a 2018. Write in 2018 what you were doing. Where were you in 2018? If you got a job in 2018, list out in which month you got the job, what is the company name, what is your designation, what is your CTC there. All this information only for your personalized collective data, not to share it with anyone. This is only to know about your profile, your past experience. Similarly, 2019, maybe you joined a company, left the company within 4 months, joined a company, left the company within 1 year, joined a company and then you were there for 2 years, 3 years, joined a company, In 2017, you are still in the same company. There could be any possibility. Am I correct or not? You may be falling under any bucket. Alright, due to different reasons. You would have switched the company very quickly. You would have switched the company maybe after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. List out every point from the beginning of your career until 2025 November. List out everything mandatory. And accordingly, you calculate your total experience. Check if you have breaks anywhere. When I say if you have breaks anywhere, I mean to say you would have joined in 2018 and worked till 2021. Maybe in 2021 March you left the company. When did you join the next company? Did you join immediately or you had any break in between? Sometimes we have break, right? You got my point?
Yes, yes, yes.
Due to
Yes, sir.
different
I got
reasons,
it.
maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year, there may be a break. Right off. You put that, okay, there is a 6 month break. And then you again put, okay, I took 3 month break, then I started another job. I joined so and so company. What is my designation? What is my CTC here? In every company, what is your starting CTC? What is your ending CTC? CTC at the time of joining, salary per annum. CTC at the time of leaving the company, salary per annum. Write down both. And joining date, ending date, relieving date, including date, month, year, you need to note. Majority we remember only the year or maximum month, but we don't remember the dates. Am I correct?
Sir,
But you need to remember this. You need to make a note it. Make a note of it. And similarly, keep writing every employment until till today. And after that, you now calculate what is your total year of experience. Don't simply tell, I did a 2017 my PG. Now I am in 2025. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 8 years. Now I cannot say I have 8 years, correct or not? My total years of experience is not the time difference between my year of pass out and then current year. Is this correct or not? If I say I did 2017 pass out and then we are in 2025, can I say my total year of experience is 2025 minus 2017? If I get 8, can I say 8 years is my experience?
no, Ajay.
No, right? Because there may be different points,
No.
right? I may be joining a little here and there. What you need to do, you need to ensure, write down every point. Because now people are very smart, they are validating every point. When I say they are validating every point, they want you to give all the details of your employment. If you give your UN history, service history, it shows clearly your joining date, ending date. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
If you go to your PF history, it clearly shows when did you join, when did you exit. Sometimes people are verifying your information, whatever you are providing with your PF service history. If there is any mismatch, they are not scheduling interview, they are rejecting the profiles. So you have to be very careful. So don't take any point casually. Be very, very strict here. Put a
Ajay,
little effort, maybe 1 or 2 hours you spend. Hold on. 1 or 2 hours you spend time and then figure out all the information. And once this is done, you open any Google. When I say open any Google, if you are opening any Google, it will clearly tell you. If I say something like work experience calculator, there are so many websites you will get it. Go to any website, okay, it will tell you date of joining, okay, all this, and then you can keep adding the different companies. Here you can put one. After giving this, it will ask you to add one more, okay. And if you go back, there are so many websites wherein you can calculate date of joining, last working date, and then you calculate and then add. It will tell you what is your total experience. Am I right? It will clearly tell you what is your total year of experience as per your joining and your ending date. And whatever you quote in your resume, don't blindly quote. Majority people will blindly put 10-year experience, 4 plus years of experience. Don't put 4 plus years, 5 plus years. Be very particular. Be very particular, I mean to say, if you are putting your profile now, from your start of employment until this month, what is your employment? It cannot be 4 plus, right? What do you mean by 4 plus? 4.1 till 4.11. What is it? You have to be particular, right? You mentioned particularly total 4.7 years of experience, total 4.10 year of experience, total. Don't do round figures. Don't do rounding off and all. People will also get to know that you do not know what is your total year of experience. Sometimes people might ask, even if you tell, I have a 4 plus years of experience. What is your exact experience? They ask. 4 year, how many months they'll ask? Can you say, I don't know? No, right? For your experience, you cannot say, I do not know. Please calculate and then keep it ready. Now, November, you uploaded your resume, assuming it is 4.2 years. November, you did not get any job. December, your experience will still be 4.2 or it will be 4.3.
4.2.
In December. If November 4.2 year of experience, December will be still 4.2.
No, 4.3.
No, sir, 4.3.
It will be 4.3. You have to go to your resume. Wherever you uploaded, go amend it 4.3. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Don't just put resume, leave it there. Right? Don't just place resume, leave it there. This is what mistakes people will make. Don't do these mistakes. Update your resume accordingly. And every month you ensure you keep adding one payslip in your drive. One more point. Yeah.
As
So
you are
one more.
having a break, people having
If you
break.
have a break, your experience will be reduced here. It will clearly show, right? If you have a break, it will tell you what is your total year of experience. But you should be aware what is the break that you are having. But if it is within months, maybe 2, 3, 4 months, that's okay. Everybody will accept it. You can say that I took a break because of XYZ family reasons. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if you have a break for 6 months or more than 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, then it's a point.
8 months having as a can
That is okay. That's okay.
yeah.
You can say for 8 months and all, you can say that you did a course. So that,
Yeah.
I planned to learn something, but due to my working hours and all, it was not managing. I was not able to focus. I thought, let me take a break, complete the training, upgrade my skill set. That's how you can manage it. But
Yes.
if you have a year or more than a year, that's where people will not be convinced, because especially when you say that you have a break, people will tell, what did you do in the break, right? Your answer should be
Yeah.
meaningful. Your answer should be meaningful. Your
Yes.
answer should be convincing enough. People will tell, no, I was helping my father with his business. My
Yeah.
XYZ family reasons. I was not well. I was sick. Whatever you tell, they want justification. They want a proof. Do you have the supporting documentation? Is what people will ask.
Okay.
But you have to be careful. When I say you have to be careful, you need to know how you are going to handle. Because if you write down every point, you will know how to manage it.
Yeah.
Else, what will
Actually,
happen? All of
Ajay,
a sudden,
small.
people will bring this question in your interview.
Yes,
We
Ajay.
will go blank, right? What to tell?
True, Ajay. Actually, previous year employers details, if we are not having, then can be managed this one, all the things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you
Previous means,
don't have, you can manage it. Yes.
mm,
Wherever you don't have the details in
mm,
PF service history, you can manage. If it is there, you cannot. Because
yeah.
those days that a trend is now gone, because you also have to upgrade according to the current situation, right? Because if you look at SAP FICO, people are okay
Yes.
to give you the opportunity. Even though you are not from a consulting background, people are ready to give you the opportunity. Reason, everybody is now smart enough that people are manipulating experience and coming to the market, right? Coming to the interview.
Yes. Yes.
That is where people are asking only to ensure that you are a genuine experienced candidate. I don't care whether you're SAP experienced or not SAP experienced, but I wanted to ensure your employment is genuine. Otherwise, what will I do with your PF service history?
Yeah.
Why it is helpful for me? Nowhere, right? Because the people, the load is more in the market. People who simply complete a training without having the proper skill set, knowledge, understanding, confidence, they simply enter stating that I am SAP FICO.
Yes. Yes.
It has become like, long back, we were all aware, right? Some 10 years ago and all, where, the education was made free.
Yeah.
Post
Yes.
graduation was made free. Everybody started joining PG, right? MBA, MCA, all this kind of thing.
Yes.
For simply no reason. Somebody said, I am idle at home. My parents are telling me you're not doing anything. Or just to postpone my marriage for next 2 years, I joined this course. To get more dowry, I get this. On my wedding card in bracket to put Ajay Kumar in bracket MBA, I put this. Different
Yes.
crazy reasons, right?
Yes.
It has exactly become the same thing now for SAP FICO. People are simply casually go learn complete course because you have many sources available in the market, right? To complete SAP FICO, if you go to YouTube, you will get all the videos. If you
Yeah.
go to Udemy, 500 rupees, you will get SAP FICO course, right?
Yes.
There are people who pirate SAP FICO course, sell it like movies. You also people are also pirating the FICO course, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right? If you are depending or if somebody is depending on pirated SAP FICO course, you are not learning, you are stealing the content, right? You are stealing the knowledge. You have to put your effort and then learn the content. But if you are purchasing a pirated course and you are learning, you are cheating at your learning only, right? Initial stage only,
Yeah. Yes.
right? And from where you will get the knowledge? Nowhere. Because
Yes.
your dedication, your honesty will give you the result. Not that, okay, if I join there, I have to pay this much amount. For little amount, I'm able to get this. And your honesty, your dedication, your sincerity proved there itself, right? Am I right?
Yes. Yes. Thank
No
you.
matter how effort you put, it will not give you a result because you are going in the wrong way. You're not going in the right direction. You're going in the right direction from the beginning. But you want more salary, but you want to spend less for the training from where it is possible. Whatever you input, you will get the same output, right?
Yes. Yes.
Your
True.
effort will give you the result. So you'll have to look at from every perspective and also evaluate your competitors in the market. When I say evaluate your competitors in the market, you have to keep on updating your skill set, and especially those who are learning SAP FICO, especially those who wants to give your interviews, please ensure as per the current market trend, what people are asking, what you should be skilled with, what are you supposed to upgrade before you get into the market. When you know all these fundamental points, it is very, very less a chance you make a mistake, right? All the fundamental mistake where nobody will consider you.
Yes.
Now here, currently, the people are not getting opportunities not because of the subject. People are losing opportunity or not even getting interview call because of these things, right? Somebody will tell, do you have PF service history? You will tell no. Or somebody will tell, do you have Form 16? People will tell no. Somebody will tell, do you have bank statement? People will tell no. Somebody will tell, do you have XYZ document? They will tell no. And if you say that no, this is confidential, I will not share it, I will not give you this, all this kind of thing, you are increasing their doubt, right? You are making them feel more confident that I think this candidate is a suspicious,
Yes. True. True.
right? You need to ensure you, if you are confident about what is your background, you will be confident in talking to somebody, right? If you don't want to give it some document, show something, tell confidently. Because sometimes what people say, they say that, okay, can you show your bank statement or can you submit your bank statement as part of verification? Somebody will tell, no, I cannot show my bank statement. Some people will tell, no, I'll not give my bank statement. But they don't want to check your bank statement for the purpose of seeing your net worth, right? How much bank
Mm.
balance are you maintaining? Their intention is only to check whether whatever salary payslip that you are giving, is it getting deposited in your bank account or not? They will simply tell you hide everything, just keep your salary line alone. Every month you give me the bank statement only for your salary day. What's wrong in it?
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Right? What's wrong in it? Why don't you share it? What is so confidential that you will hide it? If you
Yeah,
are
that's
not
right.
doing this, right, people will tell. If you say that no, I cannot share it, they say that no problem, don't share it. I will, give you a link. Please join that meeting. I will make you the presenter. Share your screen. Open your portal right in front of me and then show me. That's how people will tell.
Yes. Yes.
Because if you say that no, I don't have any reason, they would have heard so many stories like this, right, from different people. You are not the only one who is giving interview, right?
Yes. Yes.
They would have heard so many stories, and they are more smarter than us. So you cannot manipulate them. Be honest. Whatever it is, be honest. They know. When I say they know, now the competition has become more reduced because of these reasons.
Yes, sir.
If you are well aware of all these points, for sure you will get the opportunity, because now people are giving more priority to the genuine candidate. When I say genuine candidate, where there is no manipulation. When we say people are manipulating, people manipulate any document, right? Experience can be manipulated, anything can be manipulated. Now people are more smart, and people are giving first priority to the candidate who is genuine from the employment point of view, where there is no manipulation in the profile. Secondly, you need to make sure, once this is all taken care, then you put focus on your subject, your skill set. Before you focus on your skill set, you need to currently focus on what? Your employment. Once your
Ajay, I'm
employment
having small
details
doubt
are,
on PF.
no, I'll clarify the doubts for the coming session. I mean later on. First, let us complete this. Okay. Now, once the employment, all these details are noted down, then you focus on the skill set. Because earlier how it was, first we were focusing on skill set, then we were going on the employment. Is that the traditional method? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
The earlier logic trend was what? First let me verify your skill set. If your skill set is proved, then I will verify your employment. Now it is reverse. First let me verify your employment, then only I will go to your skill set. Am I right or wrong?
True.
This is what is the current trend. Now you have to be prepared accordingly. Don't put your outdated formulas and all, which will not work now. Clear for everyone?
Yes, Ajay.
Outdated formulas and all will not work. If you want to get a job in the current market, get yourself prepared according to the current market trend. Once your employment details are listed up, nobody can help you here. It is you who can sit and then work on it. Agree or not?
True,
Except
Ajay.
you, nobody knows your employment. So you have to sit, put your effort. And when you start sitting, putting your effort, you will realize, surprisingly, I don't know, I worked in this many companies. Oh, I worked for 3 years here. This is what my joining date. You will be thinking that, okay, I don't remember my joining date. I don't remember my relieving date. Make sure for all your employments, you have the documentation. Documentation, I mean to say, for every company, you have the offer letter. For every company, you have at least first first few payslips, last few payslips, offer letter, and then the relieving letter. And for the current company, offer letter, first few payslips, last few payslips, and then recent hike letter. Clear, right? Make sure
Yes.
all the documents are prepared, and in your laptop you make a folder. In your laptop you go make a folder stating that my employment documents. Make a folder, put my employment document, and create subfolders. You put your first company, A company limited. For the A company limited, put offer letter, relieving letter, whatever document you have related to A company limited, put it in your folder. Then you put one more folder, B company, put all the document related to B company there, whatever it is. offer letter, hike letter, pay slip, whatever it is, you put it there. Similarly, until the current company, put every information there, and then you put your personal details also there, personal files, like keep one passport size photograph in your folder, put your Aadhaar card in your folder, put your PAN card in your folder, okay, and all your educational certificates in your folder, like your SSC, intermediate, degree, PG, whatever you did it. When you're talking about degree, all you need is consolidated marks sheet, provisional certificate, whatever you get it, right? All this kind of thing, degree certificate, provisional, whatever you get, put everything in a folder. And then you also keep your form 16s. If you did your income tax returns filing and all, current year form 16, last year form 16, previous year form 16, you would have already downloaded, right? Somewhere it would be there with you. Consolidate everything, keep it in one folder. Consolidate everything, keep in one folder, and make sure that yes, I think if I get a job tomorrow, I have all the documentation readily available, right or wrong?
Yes.
And this one you upload in your Google Drive. What you do, this folder you upload it in your Google Drive. If you are unable to upload it directly, you zip it, send it to your email. Zip this folder, send it to your email. Also upload it in your Google Drive at any given point of time. Anybody is asking, it's all on your mobile phone. Directly go to Google Drive. From Drive you can pick up your folder, forward whatever directly to the HR any point of time. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we will tell if HR, maybe your interview is cleared, they might ask, okay, can you send your this document, that document? Sometimes we say that no, I'm currently outside. You're getting my point, right? Sometimes we tell I'm currently outside. I don't have the internet now. These things we will tell. I need to go get this scanned. So avoid these points. If somebody is asking, you know that if you get selected, this is what people will ask. You don't think only one point of view, first let me attend the interview, later on I will see. Now you are not confident, right? Okay, when I get the time I will see. So don't be like this. Make sure if you are preparing for interview, if you are planning to give your interviews, from a starting point till ending point, prepare on everything. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
From the starting point till ending point, work on everything. Then you will know your employment history, then you will know where and all you have loopholes, how you will have to manage these loopholes. If you find any loophole, like you have a gap, you have XYZ reason, you know how to manage these points, accordingly you work on it. And it is also part of your interview preparation. Don't think interview preparation is only SAP FICO subject related topic I will sit prepare. This is also part of your interview preparation. Reason, these things will also get your employment rejected, possible or not, apart from your subject. Because of these also, can we lose the job or not, apart from the subject? So when we can lose the job because of these things also, you need to prioritize every point, not just this, not just that. Look at every point from starting to end. Write it as a circle. Okay, this is the starting point and then this is the ending point till I join a company. Ensure everything is readily available. Also, you think from a BGV point of view. When I say think from a BGV point of view, whatever documentation that you submit, only that will be verified, right? If you ensure my documentation is correct, I know what document I am submitting, what kind of document it is. Accordingly, you are prepared either to alert somebody that I have submitted this document. Please take care when the verification comes, because you are aware how you are submitting the documentation. Accordingly, you alert people if required that I have submitted this document. Please support if you get any BGV verification. And once all these things are done, then you come to the subject. When I say once all these things are done, you come to the subject. Here you now sit with peace of mind. Okay, now all the other non-subject related things I have sorted out, I have a clarity on my XYZ non-subject related content. I am parallelly working on it. Now let me peacefully focus on my subject. This will increase your confidence level. This will make you feel more comfortable, more relieved. Otherwise, you will be stressed, you will be, so much nervous and all this, not at all required. With peace of mind, you can easily get into a job. Go to the market with peace of mind. Don't go with, a lot of tensions, stress, anxiety, all this kind of thing. I don't know what will happen. Not required. You're not writing any IAS, IPS exam, right? If not this, again, I don't know when the next notification, next 5 year government will change. Is that the situation for us? No, right? You don't have to think too much about it. There are so many opportunities, there are so many companies, there are so many ways to get into a job. But for everything, your subject is the primary point. All these are in between people are adding because of the current market trend. Because people are coming like a flood. If I say that SAP FICO interview, people are just listening SAP FICO coming. Yes, you told that there is a SAP FICO job. I am ready to join SAP FICO job. What do you know about SAP FICO? Nothing. Why you came? Because I heard SAP FICO pays more salary. Literally, people are like this. Literally, people does configuration practice. Literally, people get into the market, or people will do from Google courses, or YouTube courses, Udemy courses, pirated courses, and then they get into the market. Don't consider all these category candidates as your competitor. They are not at all a competitor. They are all hit wicket candidates. They eliminate themselves. They are all self-eliminated, self-rejected candidates. No need for anybody to reject. They themselves will reject. They'll give one or two interviews. They feel, I think it doesn't work. Let me go back. All these are self-rejected candidates. You don't need to worry about it. You don't look at the count in the market. You will see unlimited count, right? Everybody tell, I am trying from last 3 months, bro, not getting any call. You don't know about them. You are only attracted, I am trying from last 3 months, not getting any call. You don't know anything about their profile, their skill set and all. Correct or not? And we straight away come to a conclusion, okay, these people are trying from last 3 months, they are not getting any call, meaning I also don't get. Unnecessarily we think, unnecessarily we get into stress. Not at all required. All these things are the things that a person who doesn't know anything about SAP FICO to think, not you. When you know different things about SAP FICO, when you can think in a smart way, according to the current market trend, nothing to worry at all. There are so many companies, you have to be very practical and you have to be very active in the market, in the job market, wherein you need to find out where interviews are happening, what people are asking in current interviews, how many rounds people are taking, okay, what skill set people are
Ajay,
expecting.
sorry to interrupt. So Ajay, one more question here. People say if we put more than 10 years of experience, then we get more calls, and if we put less than 10 years of experience, and there is a chance of getting lesser calls. Is that true?
It is not true. See, all these are the people who give free advices without the knowledge or without the awareness of a people. People will tell, if assuming that I'm a guide or I'm also a candidate, wherein you say that, okay, I'm, placing my resume, I'm not getting any calls. Then they say that, okay, you add controlling, you get calls. You add this topic, you get call. You add that topic, you get call. Now people keep adding different topic in the resume just to get the call. Now, when they give you a call, when they schedule the interview, they will for sure ask what is there on the resume,
Yeah.
right? You added just like that for the purpose of getting a call, but you don't know what it is. You did not work on it. From where you will get the call? Now, this free advice is freely eliminating you, right? You should always stick to whatever you worked, whatever skill set is what people are asking. Put only those skill set in your profile, because SAP FICO is always a general evaluation. When I say it is always a general evaluation, It is open secret to everyone. The questions, topics that are asked in the FICO interview. Am I right or wrong? Is it any secret questionnaire in SAP FICO, or it is open question known to everyone? Topics whatever people will ask, check in your interview of SAP FICO. Is it a secret topic that you do not know until you attend the interview, or is it something which is already known to everyone? What topics are going to be questioned? What is it?
Known
We
topics
do
as
not know until we attend the interview.
No, these are all open topics. Everybody is aware of it. You prepare on document splitting, prepare on automatic payment, prepare on bank reconciliation, integration, ST integration, taxation, asset accounting, month end, all this kind of thing. This is what they will ask in any interview, if I'm not wrong. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Meaning you know what questions they will be asking, what topic they will be asking. Is it not a general evaluation? This is for sure basic general evaluation. Even in this general evaluation, we struggle to clear it because we do not know how to prepare, because we do not know how to talk. Reason, our focus is always on the conflict, but interviewer focus is always other than conflict. This is where the conflict. Agree or not?
Yeah, right.
Right? We focus as a learner. I want to know the configuration. I will practice configuration 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. But interviewer focus is other than configuration, what do you know? Other than configuration, what can you talk? And that is what the difference. Your way of learning, interviewer way of validating a candidate, they are not in sync. So for sure you will fail. Question may be anything, answer is config. Question may be anything, answer is definition. Or answer is Google content, or currently answer is chat GPT content. If I give you a simple example, if you talk something, can you easily find out, or can somebody easily find out, is it a Google content, chat GPT content, or your own content? Can you figure it out or not?
We can.
One can easily figure out, easily. Within few minutes, one can find out, okay, I think this you got it from ChatGPT. Because if you know it, the way you talk is different. If you do not know, the way you talk is different. Your tone tells, your confidence tells, your explanation tells, right? Because if you know, you try in different ways to convince the other person, correct or not? If you do not know, you have no other option, you have only one weapon, you have to use the same thing. Agree or not? You have only one answer, you have only one information with you. It may work or it may not work. You have to blindly shoot in the darkness. So you may get, you may not get. Nobody knows. That is what majority happens with most of the candidates in the current market. And when you come to the subject related, once these things are completed, meaning once these things are completed, you have to validate. Don't look at any configuration, validate in such a way that first you try to see in your network, in your circle, if there are anyone who are attending interviews correctly. First point. First point is to ensure in your network, in your circle, maybe in your respective group, wherever, whatever the batch that you are currently in, put a message, ask if anybody is currently attending interviews. Point number one. This is very, very important. Before you start putting your effort on interview preparation and all, check with people who are currently attending interviews. Ask them what people are asking. Not the questions. Don't always focus on the tell me interview question, tell me the answer. Don't focus on this. Try to know the interview pattern. Try to know the interview pattern. Try to know which company is it. Somebody may be okay to tell the company. Somebody may not be okay to tell the company. Especially if they get selected, if they are going to join the company, they may say that okay, it's a little confidential. That is correct only, and that should be there. Reason, I'll tell you an example. Assuming that I am also someone like you, I also learned SAP FICO. Now I have joined a company. Let's say that I am joining some XYZ company as a FICO consultant. I got selected, I got the offer letter. Now I will tell you, yes, I cleared my interview, I got selected in XYZ company, my joining is next week, Monday. Now you know that, okay, I have not worked in SAP FICO before. Maybe in a positive way or maybe in a negative way, you might tell that, okay, my friend got selected in XYZ company, he showed 4 years of experience, he easily got selected XYZ, he's joining Monday. What if someone on the other side, or anyways, you never know how the things will spread, right? If people know that, okay, this person is joining XYZ company, he showed 4 years of experience, because of this, you might lose a job, possible or not? You're getting my point, right? Not that you might lose a job, but people might know, right? Okay, you're the one, okay, he's the one, I know this name, I heard from my colleague, my previous friend, my cousin told me that this person led SAP FICO, he showed, different kind of experience, different things. Why you want to spread to somebody? Why you want to invite problem? Keep it confidential. Until you feel you're confident, don't reveal it. You got my point?
Yes.
This is your private information. Don't reveal it to anyone. Have you ever seen that I am posting anything in the group anytime that this person got the job? Did you ever see from my side mentioning anytime in the group?
No.
I never mention it. I will not even ask them to put it in the group. If they want to share, I will leave it to them. But otherwise, I will tell you, keep it confidential. Why you wanted to, showcase that I got selected, and why I wanted to take your credit if you got the job? That is your effort, right? I don't want to claim your credit on my name. And tell, if you wanted to tell somebody, yes, I got job, you tell. But to them also, I will tell, keep your company name confidential. Don't reveal your company name, but you can tell you got the job, because you never know, right? Somebody might put a status, congratulations Ajay on getting selected as SAP FICO consultant and XYZ. Who knows? You're getting my point, right? People
Yes,
are
sir.
crazy, right? People will even take photo with a dead body, keep it as a status, right? Don't reveal it. If this is your private information, keep it confidential. Nothing benefit you get it, nothing loss you get it by telling, by not telling. It's your private information. Keep it private only. Right? Don't reveal to anyone. First, you join the company, work, feel comfortable, confident. Then you tell it to people who you trust. To your known circle, you tell that, okay, I'm joining so and so company. But after joining a company, you tell. Reason, you got offer letter today. Maybe in few days you may get another offer letter, possible or not. You may join some other company. Right?
Yes,
And
sir.
then if you tell that, okay, I got offer letter from a company, I'm joining here. My joining date is, let's say, December 10th. Then in between, I would have got another offer from B company. Now I decided, because of different reason, I thought I would go to B. Then they will think he got A also, but in A this problem had happened. They create the problem, then they'll create a story, because they need some content, right? I only told to go to A, don't go to B. I only advised him. In fact, nothing as such happened, right? So don't leave any information of yours to others to play with it. Keep it confidential, keep it only with you, and nobody is your friend in any group, right? Agree or not, you're all known to each other only because of the learning. Let it be until learning only. Sharing knowledge, not sharing private or your personal information.
Ajay,
Okay, once,
Ajay,
yeah,
this three and four are, you are saying, very, very important topics, right? So here, private and public cloud. Do you have any documentation from the SAP side, or we are going to see these other things here, three and four
private
completely?
cloud, whatever you're doing is all private cloud. Private cloud on premise, there is no change. It's all GUI based.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
when you talk about public cloud, it's all Fury based.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
pre-configured system. SAP will give you the best practice. In public cloud, what will happen?
Yeah.
There won't be any as-is process, because in on-premise, in private cloud, you will do the current business process study. Accordingly, you will tell whether it is possible, not possible, standard custom, right? To be processed, as is to be, where is gap and all.
Yeah. Yes.
But when you come to public cloud, it's ready-made.
Okay.
When I say it's ready-made, I don't need it. It's as simple as like if you say you're purchasing a cake,
Yeah.
okay? For you to purchase a cake, there are two ways. Point number one, you can go get it customized. Say
Yes.
that, okay, this cake, I want it in a Mickey Mouse shape, I want a
Mm.
doll shape, I want heart shape, this dimension, put this, put that, this color, that color. If you are
Yes.
purchasing a ready-made cake, not
Mm.
many changes are possible, right? You
Yes.
cannot
Yes.
put a requirement there. You
Yes.
modify, but very little. So public cloud is a system where you just need to create a company code, create a company, chart of account SAP will give you, controlling area SAP will give you, posting period variant SAP will give you, right? All the assignments, whatever you do at your company code level, everything is given by SAP only. All you need to do, maybe very few on your fingertips you can count. This is what we do in public cloud configuration, trust and all, readily usable content or a readily configured system. That's where you call public cloud as pre-configured system by SAP. All
Actually,
standard.
this private cloud is not Fury. Actually, you are saying.
Fury, Fury,
Fe-
Fury only.
Yeah, Fury only, but we don't know the screens how those would look like actually. Even actually, 90%, 100%, we don't know actually how that
For
Fury
every screen,
looks like.
what you need to do, just put a T code. I've already shown somewhere in the Fury app library, right? If you go to Fury app library, it will show all the screenshots then and there. I would have also given some link where you can do a public cloud Fury practice. That link is missed. I'll share it again.
Yeah,
You can go
please.
there so
Yeah, please
that you
share
can
that link.
practice it. That
We are
probably
not.
I'll.
Yeah, we are not going to use it. Yeah, actually, in this sessions, actually, at least up to some extent, actually, for the private cloud, actually, why? Because we don't know
Private
the.
cloud is all about whatever you did is private cloud. I will give a link. If you do it, you will be familiar with both the public cloud and then private cloud. These are all SAP standard content that I'll share a link. You can do a self practice on it.
Is the video based or just image based? Actually, PDF based.
Video based.
Video. Yeah.
Video
Okay.
based in the sense it will tell you, okay,
Mm.
click on this. You have to go click on it. Then it
Yeah.
will tell, okay, now you click on this. Everything you're already aware, but you get a kind of a feel that yes, this is how Fury works in public cloud.
We don't have the tiles in the area actually. I'm requesting from the month
No,
actually.
those he is unable to add those tiles, and because of it's getting slower.
That's true, but how can we? Almost this is the end of the time, right? So we need to look at
Link
all the things.
whatever I give you will
Hmm.
give you sufficient this one on all the things.
No need to work on that one then. Hmm.
No need, no need.
No need to practice.
It's like practice only. All the data is pre-filled by SAP. You just need to do it.
Okay.
Okay, which I will share the link probably in the tomorrow's session. I'll open that link and then I'll show how to use it. Okay.
This is the ending month, right? As please add the
No, we will
tiles.
still continue. We will still continue with our doubts, clarifications, your preparation. It will still continue until you get the job. It's not that this is the end from next month, no class. It's not like that. This is, I mentioned, by end of this month, you will have all the sufficient information, confident enough to give your interviews. And then we will still be continuing. I cannot say that this is
Actually,
the end.
I want to do some practice on the Fury actually. For that only I'm requesting actually. Yeah. So for
Whatever
you,
link that I'll give you, it will be
hmm,
sufficient. I'll show in the tomorrow's session. That will be more
yeah.
than enough.
Okay. Please show
Okay.
that one. If that is highly practicable, so then no issue then.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Okay.
after this, you will have to come back to the key topics. When I say key topics, you'll have to look at, as I said, you'll have to have people in your circle or talk to people who are currently attending interviews. Now again, there are two things here. Those who are attending interviews, majority they will not reveal or they'll not tell, right? They'll keep it confidential until they get the job. Because for them, you're a competitor, right? You got my point?
Yes.
During the learning, you're friends, but once your learning is over, you are getting into the market, you both become a competitor. So not everybody might be able to share unless, they feel like sharing. People may not be willing to share until they get the job, until they join somewhere. Because if I say that, okay, I'm attending interviews, today I have interview in Wipro, then after that evening, you will be calling me again, texting me again, what happened, how was the interview, what questions they asked. So if I got selected, I'm happy to share. But if I got rejected, I'm already disappointed. Now you're asking me what is the question, and then you may tell that, oh, this is very simple. You don't know this. What did you answer this? You feel maybe uncomfortable, right, with this? See, everybody will have different reasons to share, to not to share, so that we cannot comment on it. You'll have to leave it to their individual. If they want to share, they will share it. If not, they'll not share it. But I'll put a message in the group. I'll create a Google Sheet. Okay, today maybe right after the session, I'll make a Google Sheet wherein I will ask people to update the interview questions that they are facing currently. For example, you attended an interview now, or today, or tomorrow. Whatever questions that you got from your interview, I'll tell that okay, you can upload your interview questions there, so that others can get benefited from that, right? At least they get to know, okay, this is how people are asking a question. These topics is what people are asking. Accordingly, they can put here their practice, or accordingly they can change their this one, because time on time the people, the way they ask the questions are commonly getting changed. Now people are even smart. If you go to any job description, before you go to interview, let's say sometimes what will happen, if your interview got scheduled, HR had given you a call, or even if you look at any posting from the Naukri, Monster, LinkedIn, wherever, people will also post this one, right, a job description, correct or not? You would have seen the job JDs, right, job description, yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, take the job description, simply copy paste the job description, go to chat GPT, tell chat GPT, I want interview questions for 4+ years of experienced candidate from the below job description. You give that job description to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will tell you what are all the possible questions. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And ChatGPT will also tell you, do you also want the answer? Tell ChatGPT, yes, give me the answer. Now you read the answer. Now your preparation is simplified.
Yes.
Right? And then you also put the job description in the Google and say that, okay, I want to modify my resume according to this job description. Then ChatGPT will tell, okay, give me your resume currently. Just copy paste your resume content or you upload the resume. It will suggest wherever you need to modify according to that job description. Then you will be in a position to put a little, more professional resume, correct or not?
True, sir.
Right? You have to use it the way it will benefit you. Don't expect ChatGPT question will be the same question in interview, but this is only to give you an idea, right?
Yes.
You may be feeling, okay, this topic I'm not comfortable, that topic I'm not comfortable. Put the topic in ChatGPT. Ask what are all the possible questions on this particular topic for 4 years SAP FICO interview, or from this for 6 year SAP FICO interview, what is the question? But first you put according to your experience. Now you test ChatGPT. Same thing you put now. Ask ChatGPT for a 6 year experience. What is the question? See if ChatGPT is giving same question and answer or it is changing. Then you'll get to know, right?
Yes.
Right? Meaning you have to do it in a different way. Install the ChatGPT on your mobile phone. You don't need to always sit on what you say system, right? So you delete all your Facebook, Instagram maybe for a few weeks. Keep this ChatGPT. Okay, but these things will be enabled only if you log in there. But certain things will not be available for free. This one, right? Without logging in. Log in with your email ID. You don't need to buy any subscription. Nothing is required. It's all free. Just log in with your Gmail ID and then put all these things. Even night, if you are not getting sleep, instead of scrolling up Instagram reels, Facebook reels, all this kind of thing, you do this. Am I clear?
Yes. Yes.
And then you start looking at it and look at different job portals. Go to Naukri, search SAP FICO jobs. First, you have your own preferences, right? Like, I want to work in Hyderabad only. I want to work in Bangalore only. I want to work in Mumbai only. Or I am okay anywhere. I'm a free bird. I can go anywhere, work anywhere. Fine. Accordingly, you search. At least you will get to know company names, right? Who are hiring you currently? Wherever you find email IDs. Some places you will get email IDs, right? Especially on LinkedIn, people will mention, we are currently looking for SAP FICO consultant. Please send your profile to so and so email ID. Anybody noticed? On LinkedIn, people will majoritarily put it as a post rather than a job. Job you will be there, but other than job, you also will get this information from post. Go to post, check if you find any such information. Wherever you find recruiter emails, copy the email IDs. Similarly, make a list of companies who are hiring SAP FICO consultants in your locality. Maybe Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, Pune, Hyderabad, wherever it is. Make a list of companies. Okay, for sure you have to make at least 100 companies. You have to make a list of at least 100 companies. Minimum is what I'm telling. Because the moment if somebody is asking FICO job, you will end up telling Infosys, Wipro, Deloitte, TCS, Tech Mahindra, Cognizant. Correct or not? You know
Yes.
all fancy names only, right? But there are so many companies apart from this. Okay, remove all these top companies that you are already aware. Now focus on the companies that you do not know. Open that company website. If you open the company website, there is something called career. You got my point? If you open the company website, there is something called career, and there you will find for to apply. They say that okay, careers at xyz.com. You will get that company email ID or not to apply for a job. Copy those email IDs. Keep it somewhere. Make it as a list. If your friend has got selected and all, ask them if they can share the email ID. Sometimes people will schedule interview, right? Let's say I got an interview scheduled for tomorrow from ABC company. I would have got an email from the HR, right or wrong? Now, if possible, let's say if we both are friends, I may be giving that email ID. Okay, see, I got an email from so and so HR who scheduled my interview. What you do, you can share your resume to them. They might be scheduling your interview. Possible? Because when a HR is directly receiving resume in their inbox, they will be under an impression that maybe one of the employee had referred. You got my point? Because usually HR will get the profile through different sources, right? Now, if they are directly receiving a resume in their inbox, they may be thinking that maybe one of the employees had referred. Then for sure they will try to open the resume. If there is any opening, they might be scheduling an interview. Anything is possible. You never know which source might help you. You never know which logic might work out for you. So you need to try out all the logics. Don't simply stick to old traditional method again, uploading a resume in portal, updating every day morning, afternoon, ensuring mobile has got full signal, I'd recharge it on time, data is there. This trend is all outdated. So don't stick on this outdated logics which will not work anymore now. Be smart as per the current market trend, accordingly prepare. People are majoritarily hiring a candidate based on the LinkedIn. What you do? Create a LinkedIn profile. All of you create a LinkedIn profile. If you are comfortable updating your company name, put your company name. If not, you put that SAP FICO consultant at confidential. Okay, people will also check what is your LinkedIn profile. And what you do, update all your academic details and all, wherever you feel comfortable, put it. And then you add few FICO consultants. When I say add few FICO consultant, from LinkedIn you can add anyone, right? Like Facebook, correct or not?
Yes,
Correct or
correct.
not?
Yes, yes,
Add
yes.
some FICO consultants. Don't add anyone randomly. Add some FICO consultants, maybe in your locality and all. Just send a request. They'll accept. So it will show that okay, you have got some 20 connections, 100 connections. Make sure at least you have 100 connections. Create a LinkedIn profile, update it properly, but don't put your profile. If you're comfortable, put your profile. If not, you can leave it. It's all about your independent, your personal information. If you feel like sharing, you can share. If you don't feel like sharing, you don't need to upload it. But there is no rule. Only if LinkedIn profile photo is updated, you'll get more calls. This is not matrimony profile, right? To put everything. Am I correct or not? So this is only the job profile. You have your confidentiality. You're not applying for any matrimonial portal where you put everything. Not required. Keep your confidentiality wherever you want it, and then accordingly proceed further. Make sure you have at least 100 connections. Okay, and keep checking the different posts, especially jobs on LinkedIn. People will be posting. If you find there is an SAP FICO job, you keep applying. Whether your interview will get scheduled or not scheduled, it's okay. But don't drop because it shows 8-year experience. I have only 4-year experience. So don't drop because of it. Go apply it. Go and apply. You will be able to know, okay, this is how I need to apply. People might reach out to you. People might text you on LinkedIn. Okay, I saw that you have applied for a position. Then they might directly call you from LinkedIn, or they might text you on LinkedIn chat. Install LinkedIn on your mobile phone. Create a profile. Okay, when you create a profile, make sure your email ID is something familiar to FICO. In your email ID, you put some keyword called FICO or SAP, something like that. Looks a little professional. Instead of creating your personal email ID, put another email ID which contains SAP in it or FICO in it. Understood, right? And then keep searching, keep applying, and then keep checking different content every day from LinkedIn also, which might help you. Because that trend is gone. If you put resume, employer will reach out to you to give you a job. Now it is the situation, you need to go to employer in different ways, through referral, through LinkedIn, through Monster, through Naukri. You go click apply, show your interest, and then have some ready-made content available, meaning you can go to ChatGPT again, say that okay, I need to send an email to HR as a job application, attaching my profile. Tell me what should I write. ChatGPT will give you different content, right? Pick up anyone. If you required, you can modify with the simple words. So that it doesn't look like, okay, this candidate simply put ChatGPT content and then sending me an email. This is also dangerous again. Blindly copy pasting a ChatGPT is also dangerous now, because people can easily identify this is ChatGPT content, Google content. Modify as per your personalized content. ChatGPT or any other Google is only to a reference, for a reference purpose. Take it as a reference, modify according to your requirement, and then keep it as a standard text. And whenever you get any email ID from HR and all, instead of blindly, please find attached a resume, let me know if you have any job, as if you are demanding, commanding. Be a little polite, write few words. I am so and so, I have this much years of experience in SAP FICO. I came across your post that you are currently hiring for SAP FICO position. I am interested in joining your organization. Please find attached my resume and let me know if there is any suitable position for my skill set. Something like that you put, write your full name, your contact number, and then attach your resume, send it. You never know, they might come back. No rule they will come back for every mail, but there is a chance, right? And you should not lose any chance. When I say you should not lose any chance, you are in a competitive market now. Make sure you are competitive from every perspective. And then you need to be prepared on all these points. Then you'll have to focus on the subject. Once everything is clear in your mind, then with peace of mind you can put your subject effort on the subject, which is very simple. You feel you know that the different things before, after, during interview what will happen. Accordingly, when you start putting your effort on the subject, you feel that yes, you are more confident, you are more comfortable now because you are relaxed from every point of view. You know what is going to happen in the overall cycle of your recruitment process. Otherwise, every stage you will be confused. You do not know what to do, who to ask, whom to approach. The person may not be available at your comfortable time to help you out, right? Let it be anyone, maybe me or maybe anyone. So you need to make sure you're ready with all this information. And then when you start sitting on the subject, now you sit in such a way that now I am going to understand what and all I need to prepare. Something like, okay, people are asking about automatic payment program. This I'll talk in the next session on the subject related points in a sequential order, the way you need to prepare. Just a sample now, if I say that you'll have to prepare automatic payment program. Don't refer the config, summarize the APP process, concept, logic in your mind. Everything should run in your mind only. No paper, no pen, no Excel, nothing in front of you. If you are unable to control your mind, close your eyes. Close your eyes, blindfold yourself, and then visualize what is automatic payment program. Just answer yourself in your mind. Okay, now I know what is automatic payment program and all. Okay. Now you see, okay, why we use automatic payment program? What payments methods are there? C is there, T is there. What is a C? Check. What is a T? Transfer. Look at a check. Understand the full life cycle of a check. How do you print a check? How do you issue a check to a vendor? What is payment advice? How payment advice will come? What form is there? What rise of object will be there? What functional specification we will write? Which table we will refer? Similarly, go to transfer. When you talk about a transfer, how money is transferred to vendor account? For transferring money to vendor account, you need a vendor bank account. How do you get vendor bank account? Where do you maintain vendor bank account? Can vendor have a single bank account or can vendor have a multiple bank account? Now for using a payment method T, how can we use it? You can use two ways. One is with DME, another one is without DME. Which approach am I going to take in my interview? Should I tell DME logic? Should I tell without DME logic? If I am going ahead with DME logic, what is DME? Do we configure completely as a scratch in a project, or all the DME trees are predefined by SAP? All these trees are predefined by SAP. We will take the country specific DME tree. For most of the banks, the tree is common. SAP has predefined it. You will take that tree, modify as per the bank format. Every bank will give you a DME format or a payment medium format or payment file format. According to the bank payment file format, you need to modify this. Now, one point here in any project, now during the training, we feel that it's tough, difficult and all, but in the project, these will never have any issues. All are standard. When you talk about implementation, these are all standard. Reason, all these are two-way. One from the bank side, one from the consulting side. From a bank point of view, you are not only the one customer who is using SAP for DME, right? Bank is already having so many customers. It is already working fine. So bank also will have the IT team. Bank will also have the technical team. This bank technical team people will tell you, okay, you are using SAP ECC or SAP S4. You are on public cloud, you are on private cloud. They'll directly ask you, you'll be surprised. How come bank people know about SAP FICO? ECC, S4, public cloud, private cloud. You tell that, okay, we are using S4 HANA, this and all. They say that, okay, this is the table field. Please make sure you send me the data in this logic. Bank IT team only will give you SAP table name, SAP field name. They know everything because it's the same application from bank side, right? And it's a SAP application from every bank customer side. So it will be the very simple, and you will set up, it will work. Then you need to understand, okay, APP is executed, then we are generating a payment file. What will happen to payment file? Payment file will be generated, it will go to A11 folder. From A11 folder, then you will be using some kind of interfaces. You may be using host to host connection, you may be using MBC multi-bank connectivity, or you may be using any third party middleware. With this interface, what will happen? Bank file will be picked up from the bank portal from your A11 folder. It will be transferred to bank folder, bank site. Bank will take the file, process the payment. Now bank will give you a written file, or bank will give you empty 940 statement. Then the statement is picked up, statement is uploaded, BRS is completed on the time, on the spot. Something if you're able to tell in a logical way, this is what will happen. All they wanted to hear from you is the process, not the conflict.
Sir, I
Especially
am
in the
good to
interview,
hear.
hold on. Especially in the interview, people want to hear the process from you. How comfortable you are on the process that happens in a project is what creates the weightage. If you're talking on the configuration part, you are giving lead to the interviewer that you are a trained candidate. Don't give such lead. Talk about the process in a confident way. This is what happens if you are using the DME. Similarly, they might be asking about different points. People will also talk about IDOC. Now, IDOC is something that you don't work as a functional. IDOC is all taken care by the technical. Now, what you need to know about IDOC? Very few points. You should know what is IDOC. It's an intermediary document. Why do we use it? For transferring the data between two systems. Majoritarily, SAP to SAP is what IDOC is recommended. Okay. It can also be SAP to non-SAP. Now, when you are using IDOC, you are transferring data. When you are transferring data, there are two types of data: master data, transaction data. Correct or not? You may be transferring either master or transaction. When you are transferring, there are again two ways. You can send the data, you can receive the data. If you are sending data, different approach. If you are receiving the data, different approach. If you are sending the data, what you will do, you will be completely depending on tables, right? You got my point? I need to send an accounting entry, master, whatever. I'll go to the respective table, pull the information, and give this information in a format. For that, ABAPer will tell you this is the format I am giving, maybe in a flat file, XML file. I need the data in this format. Please tell me. Accordingly, you will give the logic to the ABAP. Take this field, this is the technical name. This field, this is the technical name. This is the table. If you are sending, if you are receiving the data, you need to be working in a different approach. You will receive the data, maybe master, maybe transaction from some other system. Then you need to process the data. For you to process the data, you will be working on something called as what? Function module. What is the other thing? Other name of a function module? BAPI. You'll have to use BAPIs or you'll have to use function module. How will you fill up a BAPI? What is BAPI? How do you fill up a BAPI? If you are able to talk to this point, enough. And here, when all these things will happen in the background automatically. All these are automated things which will happen in the background automatically on a daily basis. Now there may be some problem. Some data or IDOC triggered or IDOC is not triggered. IDOC triggered but data not processed. How will you reprocess the IDOC? How will you analyze the error from an IDOC? These few fundamental points, if you know, if you are able to talk, more than enough from IDOC point of view. People think, I need to know IDOC, I need to do the config. Remember, there are certain things which are not configured by FICO, which are purely technical, wherein in any project you are not involved. And this is again a point. If you're talking the points where a FICO is not involved, you are giving a direct lead to the interviewer, you have not worked anywhere. These are all the topics which are too dangerous. If you're talking too much, then you're creating unnecessary problem to yourself, because if you work as a consultant, you will never do these things. You do certain thing only in your training. Don't bring your training practice content in your interview. Otherwise, because of talking this, you might get rejected. They will ask you simply after listening everything, very good, you know everything, but why did you do this in your project? This is supposed to be done by a technical team. How come you worked on it? Then you're surprised, you are blank all of a sudden. Why he is asking me like this? I told everything correct. You told everything correct, but you told more. For 10 marks question, you are giving me 100 marks answer. Not required. Give me 10 marks answer only, not 100 mark answer. So you should know where to talk, how much. That is also very, very important. What people will do, they get overexcited. I know this question, yes, I can talk, for 1 hour. People keep talking, not required. Talk to the extent of the requirement. Beyond that, don't talk. There are certain things, even if you know, you have to tell. Only this much I know. This is especially in your interview important, especially during your project is also important. If you tell that I can, yes, I can take more load, they'll make you overload. You're telling I can take more load, but they'll make you overload. Difference between more load, overload or not? Is there a difference? They'll simply
Ajay,
keep you
evening you
overloaded.
take a session on APP transfer method and iDocs. Ajay, at least shows navigation screens and all. I mean, whenever
That we will
evening or
do.
tomorrow.
We'll do it.
Because
Okay.
iDocs, at least at base level, if you tell us no whatever you said, that will help. And even for transfer method, Ajay, please.
Yeah, yeah. From an interview point of view, whatever we need to know,
Yeah,
whatever we need to talk, I'll write in a sequential order in an Excel sheet, so that
yeah, yeah,
if you stick to it, it is enough.
yeah. That
Nothing
will be
beyond that
helpful,
is
Ajay.
required. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Ajay. Thank you.
Now, all these points, whatever we are talking, discussing now, I want everybody to be very serious about these points, so that you don't make any mistakes, right, when you're out in the market. Every mistake is costing a job. Agree? Because each mistake is costing you a job. So you're losing an opportunity for every mistake. Make sure you don't make this mistake. Validate 1 or 2 times before you get into the market. Only once you feel that yes, I am now comfortable all round. Not just a subject point of view, from every point, from starting point of the recruitment until the ending point of the recruitment, including the subject. I am comfortable at every stage. I am aware of every point. Only then place your resume. Only then get into the market. Don't just like that. I think it's been 4 months. It's time for me to get in. Don't do that. You will unnecessarily lose the opportunity. As you're all aware, every company has got locking period, right? If you give interview today, you're not selected. The same company, you cannot give the interview for next 3 months or 6 months. Correct or not? If you wait for few more days or maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you can go confidently give the interview. Getting overexcited, running into the market, first thing, you might lose the opportunity and you might have to wait for next 3 months to give the interview in the same company. So don't get into these things. Don't be in hurry, don't be in rush. Make sure you are working on all these points. Maybe it takes a couple of days, maybe a few days. Work on it. It's all your thing. And once you keep all these things ready, you can peacefully focus on your subject. Because all other things, right from the documentation, everything, you already made it ready. And you're ready with every information of your professional summary, all this kind of thing. You can peacefully sit, put your effort on subject, keep sharpening everything every day from an interview point of view. So that at any given point of time, whenever they say that tomorrow, are you available? They might call you now, maybe at 12 o'clock, they may say that, are you available at 4 o'clock for the first round? And one more point, whenever you get any interview call, please don't postpone it. Common mistake many people will tell, actually today I have something, can we do it tomorrow, is it possible 2 days later, Monday, is it okay? Don't do it. If you say that, they say that okay, no problem, but in that slot they might arrange one other candidate interview. Who knows, that candidate will get selected? Who knows, this is urgent requirement. If an opportunity is coming for you to give your interview, don't ask for postponing, rescheduling for any reason, no matter what. HR majority will not come back. Most likely they will not come back, or position may be closed by the time they reschedule it. Getting my point, right? So you have to be very careful. Don't simply think that okay, they are calling me, they will wait for me. Your profile is a basic entry level profile, right? So nobody will wait for you. If your profile has got some good amount of experience, then these things will work. People will wait for you. People will wait even for 3 months, even for 6 months. People will wait, but depending on your profile, depending upon the requirement and all. But for consultant level profile, if not you, I'll pick somebody else. All I need is a consultant with knowledge on these areas. Whoever knows it, I'm ready with anyone, because these are all generalized pooled requirements. So if you're delaying, if you're postponing the opportunity, whatever you're getting, straight away you're losing that opportunity. Simple. You're losing that opportunity. Don't think, don't expect that they will reschedule it. If they don't, good. But majority of the chances they don't do. They don't do it. They don't even remember who they called yesterday. Unless interview happened, unless they got selected, only then they will remember. Otherwise, they forget. Their duty is to keep calling people, keep searching people, keep scheduling interviews, keep calling the candidate, remind about the second round, take the slot. This is what, in this busy process, they don't remember, okay, for this candidate, I need to reschedule it. Call waiting is coming. Nobody will do it. Any missed call that you get it, install the Truecaller, check Truecaller, the name. If you find, okay, I think this is something unknown number, maybe first time, not a spam, call back. Because usually we have a habit, unknown calls, we don't respond, right? But you should be conscious that, okay, I uploaded my resume, I will be getting the calls. Sometimes people forget this. They put resume, they forget that I put resume, because they're only partially concerned about the profile, right? All they remember is I uploaded resume, let the interview call come. But you have to be well aware of everything, whatever you're doing. Then you will be conscious. Any missed call that you get, you will pick. Even spam, you have to pick. You uploaded a resume, even if it is a spam call or credit card, personal loan, everything, land is available. Are you willing to buy? Donation. Can you please make donation? You pick up the call, cut the call. Simple. Understood, right? Because you never know what. Sometimes HRs also will call from landlines. Sometimes you get company name, sometimes you don't get. All different reasons will be there. Make sure you are prepared at every point. Considering all these points, you have to put your effort. Okay, let me stop this now. And before we stop it, as I said, today we talked about in a generic way what and all we need to know from an interview point of view. In the next session, which means in the tomorrow's session, we will particularly focus on the topics that you'll have to prepare, how you need to prepare a topic, what are all the possible questions from a topic, so that on every topic which are mandatory, which are must in the current interview trend, in the current interviews, on those topics only we will particularly put more focus in the tomorrow's session. Okay, let me stop this recording.